Hallmark star and ex reunite for big family celebration. A star from Hallmark reunited with her ex-husband and extended family members for an important day. Despite their divorce, the pair was all smiles for their daughter's birthday celebration. Tahj Mowry shared shots from the event via her Instagram page, and fans loved seeing them all together. Tahj Mowry and her ex-husband, Cory Hardrict, celebrated their daughter's birthday together. Mowry shared the birthday post via Instagram on May 6. She wrote, "We had the best time celebrating Cairo's 7th birthday." She noted, "Of course, it had to be a Bluey-themed party, her absolute favorite show." The first photo in Mowry's post showed her posing with the birthday girl and some family members. Her brother, Tahj Mowry, stood on one side of the Hallmark star, and her son, Cree, born in 2011, stood on the other side. Cairo stood in front of her mom, and it appeared Mowry's father, Timothy Mowry, stood next to Cree. Her ex-husband, Cory Hardrict, stood on the other side of her father. Other photos included in Mowry's post showed Cairo celebrating with friends. As she noted, there was Bluey decor everywhere. The party was held at a trampoline park, and guests ate pizza, chicken wings, a Bluey-themed cake, and more. Mowry shared, "It brings me so much joy watching her grow, play, and build such sweet friendships." Fans loved that Tahj Mowry held a normal party for her daughter. The star of A Very Vintage Christmas thanked all of the family and friends who came out to show Cairo so much love on her special day. "Watching her make memories with the people who love her most. That's the real gift," she added. The birthday post prompted a comment containing birthday wishes from the Bluey Instagram page, and lots of Mowry's fans added additional greetings. One fan commented, "I love how she had a normal kids' party heart, so sweet and wholesome." Nearly 50 fans added replies agreeing that the party seemed sweet and normal. "Right. It looked so normal, like an everyday kid party rather than an over-the-top catered, professional celebrity show. And nothing is wrong with that, but the everyday normalcy is amazing," one reply read. Another wrote, "Came to type the same thing. Letting kids be kids and it be about the kids. Love it. Heart." Someone else commented, "Cairo acts just like Tahj, so cute. Happy birthday. Party popper." As TMZ noted, Mowry filed for divorce in October 2022. The couple wed in 2008. Tahj Mowry's son Cree, 13, feels acting isn't in the cards for him. Tahj Mowry and Cory Hardrict's 13-year-old son Cree said he does not want to follow his parents' footsteps into acting during an exclusive E! News interview with his mom. Tahj Mowry's son Cree is shaking up the family tree. While the sister alum and her ex-husband Cory Hardrict are both actors, their 13-year-old has no plans to follow in their footsteps. As he put it during an exclusive mother-son interview with E! News, Francesca Amaker, "Respectfully, most definitely not. I kind of dropped it when I was 9, Cree said of acting. I just feel like it wasn't in the cards for me." Though Tahj, 46, thought her son was really good when he made a 2020 appearance on her series Family Reunion, Cree said he'd rather focus on his off-screen passions. "Basketball is way more important," the teen shared. "Flying is a little hobby that I picked up because one of my best friends is trying to be in the Air Force." In fact, Tahj said Cree, who both met with E! In Anaheim, California, while working on an exciting, travel-based project, is very handy at planning the family's vacations because he knows a lot about aviation. "When I'm planning out my itinerary, I will actually let him look at it," she explained. "He will look at the flight info and he'll be like, 'Mom, I don't think that's a great airline or plane.'" As for her 7-year-old daughter Cairo, Tahj said the little one wants to be an astronaut. "She's really into science," the instant mom actress revealed. "She is so incredibly smart. She also plays chess." But for Tahj, what's been the most rewarding part of motherhood has been seeing how thoughtful her kids have become. As she noted, "Cree, now that he is older and now that I'm a single parent in the house, he has been extremely helpful. He does his chores right, he takes out the trash, he helps me cook," Tahj continued. "It's nice that he's older to help mommy out. And Cree is more than happy to pitch in. I need to. Just because," he added. "That's just kinda my job." For more personal insights from Tahj and her twin sister Tamara Mowry, keep reading. Tahj Mowry recalls losing her virginity to Cory Hardrict. After finalizing her divorce from Cory Hardrict in April 2023, Tahj Mowry reflected on her new single chapter. "I came into this world with a twin," the actress said on the premiere episode of her reality series Tahj Mowry. My Next Act, which debuted in October 2024, while referencing sister Tahj Mowry, and right after that I went into a 22-year relationship. So I have never been alone in my life. It has been quite a journey. Tia and Cory met in 1999 while working on the movie Hollywood Horror. While their relationship started off as platonic, it later turned romantic, and Tia noted, "Cory was my first everything. I met Cory when I turned 20, and I lost my virginity at 25. There, I said it," she continued on her We TV series. "And then we got married. Boom." Tia shares why she and Cory divorced. Tia and Cory wed in 2008 and welcomed 2 children together, son Cree in 2011 and daughter Cairo in 2018. But in 2022, the couple split. While Tia cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for their breakup in her divorce filing, she later offered insight into when she knew her marriage to Cory was over. "I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness," the sister alum said on a November 2022 episode of Today. "I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay, meaning our children, our friends, our family. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, then all of a sudden there's this awakening. And it's not easy. It's a hard journey. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is so worth it." After being honest with herself about the dissolution of her marriage, Tia wanted to be upfront with the public, too. "I got tired of not being authentic and living in my truth," she added in Tahj Mowry, My Next Act. "I got tired of showing up at events and people thinking everything was perfect when it wasn't." Tia reveals the role her kids played in her decision to divorce. Tia also considered how the divorce would affect Cree and Cairo. "A part of my decision was also for them," she explained in a June 2023 interview with Hello Beautiful. "For them seeing their mother walk in truth. I feel like it's a great lesson for them because it was not an easy decision. It was one of the hardest decisions that I had ever had to make in my entire life. But if they see that mommy can do it, that mommy, no matter what people say, no matter, even if there's some sort of doubt, whatever, mommy pushed through. They can say, my mommy is living and chasing her truth. And the game star hopes her kids can one day carve their own path, too. I want my children to do that," she added. "That's the best gift I can give them. I want for them not to live a life that I want them to live, for them not to live a life that everybody else wants them to live or what they think that they should be or live. I want them to see that it is okay to have a bad day. I want them to see that it is okay to chase your joy. I want them to see that it is okay to live your truth." Tia reflects on where she stands with twin sister Tahj Mowry. While Tia and Tahj have graced fans' screens for decades, it appears they don't see each other as often as they used to off-screen. "Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce," Tia said in a September sneak peek of Tahj Mowry, My Next Act. "It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close, and I could pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now." Pointing out, "We live in different places. We have our own families. We have our own wants and desires and needs," Tia simply said, "We have different lives now." A source close to the matter told E! In September 2024, the sisters are close, but the quote being referenced was about their physical location. Tahj lives in Napa and Tia lives in Los Angeles. Tia also later clarified her remarks, noting she was referring to proximity when discussing their closeness. "What I meant by that is we as siblings are not as accessible to one another," she told E! In early October, and that is beautiful and challenging at the same time. Tahj says she found out about Tia's new show, With the Rest of the World. Still, it was a bit of a shock when Tahj said she found out Tia was returning to reality TV when fans did. "I didn't know," she told Entertainment Tonight in May 2024. "I found out with the rest of the world. As for whether Tahj will make a cameo on Tia's series, she didn't ask me," the former co-host of The Real continued. "So I take that as no." However, Tahj suggested she was fine with not appearing on Tia's series. "She's like, this is my story," she added. "I can only respect that." And Tia suggested she didn't think it was a big deal that she didn't give Tahj a heads up about the reality show. "It's normal for you not to tell everyone everything," she told the Associated Press October 11, 2024. "It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing loaded. She's living her life. I'm living my life. We don't have to tell each other everything, and that's very normal." Tahj remembers attending therapy with Tia to work on their communication. The siblings have spoken about their ups and downs before. During an episode of their former reality show Tia and Tamara, which ran from 2011 to 2013, they attended a counseling session to work on their communication. It's because we were so different, and we needed to learn to communicate in a way that was positive for the both of us, Tamara explained on a 2019 episode of The Real. I'm very sensitive, as the world knows, and my sister, she's very assertive and she can handle herself. We had to learn how to communicate properly with each other. Tamara describes being compared to Tia. Growing up, Tamara was used to the public drawing comparisons between her and Tia. Being born as an identical twin, I feel like I had no choice in the matter that people were going to compare. It happens, she said in a January 2024 YouTube video. You see twins, your brain automatically wants to compare and look at the differences. Oh, this twin has a fuller face. This twin is thinner. That's how we can tell them apart. One has a mole. One has a more bubbly personality. One is a little bit more shy. And after a while, these comparisons took a toll. As I got older, college, being on TV, I started to take it personal, and that's when it became toxic, the actress continued. And you can Google to see the toxic comparisons out there. However, her mother gave her some advice. Comparison is the thief of joy. Even though I'm a twin, God made each of us different, Tamara said. We may have the same DNA, but we have different gifts. And that's okay.